And what?
Well, we were working on the first.
Oh yeah.
First
That
art.
was first aria.
Yep. Hold on a minute. Let me get my chair in place and all. Okay.
I have the libretto up on my computer.
Yeah, I see it. I see it, but I have the written out one right here. Okay.
Yeah, so that you can hear the exact Italian pronunciation as well.
Okay. Let me get a light on here.
Atto primo, scena prima. Del curando al dolore. Nell'augusto a parte. Stella trattino che.
Okay.
Well, wait. Okay. Can we replay that?
Flag, a vetro da te. Flag da Identica il Sen. Libretto da Massimiliano Fusai.
That's the title and the composer and the librettist.
Flag, atto primo.
But it says
Flag.
blank.
Atto primo.
First act.
Act 1,
Scena
scene
prima.
1, and stage
Flag,
selection.
flag. Stella cammina nel corridoio dell'ospedale, a parte. Stella cammina nel corridoio dell'ospedale, le infermiere le fanno un cenno di saluto. A parte. Stella trattino che giornata, che giornata.
Yeah, that's the first line of the first
Yeah. I'm following it.
Nell'angusto corridoio. Io saluto le infermiere. Questi volti di ogni giorno. Nella straordinarietà del timore quotidiano. Mi rincurando al dolore. Dalla malattia VIH. Flag. Dalla malattia mi rincurando al dolore.
Okay. Can we stop this now then? The computer?
It only reads line by line when I hit the enter.
Oh, you have the control in that keypad there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Well, the thing to do is for you to play me the melody. I mean, I got to have my memory refreshed now. So the first things after the overture, the first thing we're going to hear is Che giornata, right?
Yeah.
All right. Angusto corridoio. And then Io saluto l'infermiere is happens twice, which is I'm saying hi to the hospital, right? Or to the questi volti di ogni giorno.
One of the reasons I wanted to repeat that is because that big word star within the star has
Because what?
that big word star within the star has 7 syllables, so I thought it would be nice to have it using triplets. So I thought that if I repeated that one of the lines, that I'd be able to do that.
All right, well, but play it for me from the beginning. What I need to hear is right hand melody and left hand with the chords, right? So we're starting with.
Questi volti di Dio nel stella trattino che giornata.
Could you, Hayden? I can't. Hold it, please. Hold it. I can't concentrate on that if the words are coming on over there. Okay.
Oh,
You're trying to play with the words, right?
yeah, so you'll know what part of the melody goes with what line.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do one line at a time. I'm going to say the line, and I know that I'm going to mispronounce it, but I'll be able to tell. Che giornata. Okay. All right. That's che giornata, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, nel angusto. Play the first line, and then do nel angusto corridoio. Wait. And when you stumbled, I can't tell where you're starting. Start on nel angusto. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, that's good. Nel angusto corridoio. All right. All right. Let's try that one again. Now, this is Io Saluto, right?
Yeah.
All right. Io saluto le Io saluto le infermiere, right? Infermiere, right? There- oh, good. You got a little melisma there. Bere. All right, so yeah, take it from Io saluto. I like that. Yeah. What do you think of you know, and you know that a lot of what I'm gonna work with you here is your chords. I mean I like the chords fine so far, but I know we did Hayden, but you might revise this 15 times before it's concluded, complete. Yo saluto. Yeah, play Yo saluto again. Yeah. Try a D minor chord on. So it's boom boom. So Yo saluto. Just try that. Yeah, try it again. Yeah. Try staying on the F a little bit longer, and then go to the D minor before going to the B flat. I just think that has a little more movement to it. What do you think?
I think so too.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing these things where you just stay on a one chord for extended periods of time, and that it's just enough motion to give it a little momentum. Okay, so take it from Yo saluto, and then we'll keep going. Okay. Okay, so that's Yo saluto infermiere, right? Okay, all right, that's good. And then can you take it from there? And then so this is the second Yo saluto, okay? Hold on a second. Just take it through queste volte di ogni giorno. Queste volte di ogni giorno. Yeah, hold on. Just say it in the rhythm, okay? Oh, okay, queste volte di ogni giorno, right? All right, go ahead and play that. Queste volte. Yeah, okay, all right. Nell'astro. Yeah, no. Okay. Nel distro. Okay. Can you play it? I like that, but can you play it from the beginning? Okay, yeah, da, da, dum, bum, right? That's how you end that.
Yeah.
L'infirmiere. All right. L'infirmiere. Right, right.
Yeah.
L'infirmiere. And this is something Mozart, I think would have liked. If when you go infirmiere, um, at the end, instead of two F's there, da 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 dum bum. Try it with a G. Ba dum bum ba dum. Yeah, and you can have the F chord the whole time with the G. Do it again. Okay, all right. Now do it the other way. Go back to the way you originally did. Yeah. I mean, I've studied quite a bit and been quite curious about what makes Mozart sets him apart. And it's just one of the things that sets him apart is the use, and you don't use them all the time, right? But the use of non-chord tones to resolve. So instead of having your line go, I'm sorry, you have it go, now that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound like something Mozart would do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the thing to do is when you're composing is ask, and your melody was not bad. It's very pretty, but ask yourself, is it staying too much on root third and fifth of the without any of these little spots, the relationship of the melody note to the harmony, right? That's what I'm getting at. So I mean, for instance, earlier you have that one A7, that one A major chord, right? Yeah, I mean, I really like that a lot because that's really unexpected and unpredictable. Now, you wouldn't, when you're doing Mozart, or the style of Mozart or Rossini, you wouldn't want to do that on every two beats, with the unexpected chords. But you throw them in there judiciously, like you did with that A chord, and now a melodic idea like that, Anyway, play it from the beginning and see if you like it. And change that one melody note to a G, okay? I think that's a really nice phrase, don't you think, Hayden? You like it? You like what you have?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on. So Nella Strorden. I'm saying. I think that means like nothing extraordinary. Is that what that means? Nella.
In
What does Nella mean? Oh, okay. In the and straordinarieta. What does that mean? Okay. All right. Go ahead. Can you start it right there? So we just did questi volta di ogni giorno. Giorno. So you're starting on Nella now? Yeah, I like that very much. did is beautiful. I like the way you you modulated to B flat here for a moment, right?
And then I
Okay, yeah, take it from Nell Straude again. Yeah, and there, why don't you try instead of, because you had you had that little appoggiatura previously on the going to the F, right? But this time we go. Just try it, see if you like it. It doesn't have to be that way. Well, on the C minor chord, ba ba da da da. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. What do you think? It's not very different, is it?
no.
Yeah, but it's a possibility. Take it from there and keep going, okay? What are the words that Meiran Quaran? All right. How about on? I think we're ready for a little more rhythmic activity, and sopranos love doing those melismas. What do you think? Yeah, I like that. Do you? You don't like it?
I like it.
It's okay. All right. Let's take it from there. Miran Quran Dal Dolore. Let's take it from there and then keep going. I like the triplets, by the way, on Straude de Naria, however I pronounce it. So Miran Quran Dal Dolore. Take it from there. Is that okay? Well, I'm not sure. Where are you starting from? What are the words you're starting from? All right, can you take it from Miran Quran so I can hear how the one goes into the other? Dala Malatya Vilyacha. Yeah. Could you say those words as you play it? Dala Malatia.
Sometimes the syllables can be like this. Sometimes two syllables can turn into one. Yeah. I've heard that like in London and Mozart.
So you sort of say Malatya instead of Malatia or something, right?
It's still Malatia, but the note doesn't really change.
Yeah, you don't have to put it on a new note, is what you're saying.
No.
Tia. All right, play that from Dada Mala, because I have an idea about the end of that for that little group there. All right. How about Vilyacha, that's how you say that, right? Vilyaka?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a hard C
It's
sound.
a
Hard C.
double C.
Okay, here's another idea. What's that?
It doesn't really go well with the language.
Well, dalla malattia vil ya vilyaka. In other words, you do a melismo on the B flat to the E flat. Just try it once. Yeah.
It just doesn't sound. This doesn't sound Italian.
Yaka. Well, all you're doing is prolonging the vowel sound.
Italian doesn't do that. They always want to.
Hayden. I've played enough opera to know that there are places all over the place where they go, oh, and they do a vowel sound that gets extended.
Yeah, but not when there's a double consonant.
Okay, all right. Let's keep going. All right. So let's take it from. So you just have this little cadence in E flat. Now let's go from la pora e la speranza.
I haven't really thought about.
What's that?
I haven't really thought about. I've looked.
Huh?
I've looked at them. I've tried to think of a melody, but I haven't really gotten the fun of
You haven't gotten this. This is as far as you've gotten. Is that what you're gonna tell me? Is this as far as you got? Because we can work. We can work the next.
I do want to work on this opera with you today, though.
Well, no, we can keep working. Just tell me if have you set la pora e la speranza?
No, I haven't actually set a permanent melody to it.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's play it up to where you are now. Start at the very beginning. Che giornata. That's where we were, right? And then you're going to do dalla malatia. Okay, all right. All right. This marks the way he's written this. The way he's written this is four stanzas, right? So now, we're at the halfway point, right? At the beginning of the aria, right? Not the halfway point of the aria, but just hold on a second. Okay.
I want to get into the lesson today.
Okay. Well, let's see if now when you're composing, and obviously it's ultimately your work, but the human ear wants to have something to hold onto as kind of a reference point, right? So like when you hear a melody, I don't know if you've ever seen, and this happens in opera as well, what they call leitmotifs, where a theme comes back time and time again, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, so every time a certain character, or every time there's a certain mood, there's a certain motive that comes back, right? and that's so that people will go out, basically so people will go out humming the melody. Anyway, humming the melody. My recommendation is where it says la pora, and could you you correct me if I'm getting the pronunciation. La paura e la speranza.
Io saluto dalla malattia, la paura e la speranza.
Okay, la paura e la speranza. E la speranza. Okay. Now.
This is how I work on my opera. This is how I work on my opera when I'm by myself.
Right. Yeah. Okay. What I'm wondering is if we can start this second half of the first section. These two more. There's a total of 8 more lines here, right? La paura e la speranza is the beginning of the set, and that's prior to the recitative, right?
Yeah.
Where it says Guglielmo si trova sulla portadella.
That's stage selections.
Yeah, right, and then the part underneath that is the recit, right? Where Stella says "Eccolo lì," right?
Yeah.
That's the beginning of the recit. So what we want to do is get through this first part of the aria. So La Paura, it seems like a good place to come back with your original melody. Now I'm not sure exactly how you can set it, and it doesn't have to be the whole thing, but La paura e la speranza, just like you did at the beginning. Try that. Well, I know you were ending on E flat, and you were ending on an E flat, but just go to an F chord for now and see what it sounds like. See if we can fit. Well, play the very beginning for you. Play Che Giornata. Okay, all right. Now try the same. La paura e la speranza. Yeah, I think that would be a good place to start that next 8 couplets, 8 lines, right? I'm probably using the wrong terminology. So play Che giornata nell'angusto corridoio. Let's see if we can fit La Paura, and we'll probably change this, but a little bit. But La Paura e la speranza si combattono. Okay, all right. Now. Yeah. Now. The thing though is we don't necessarily want it to be exact, right? To the first time. Let's have a little variation. You have any ideas? All right. How about an A minor chord at the last, dentro me? How about there? So play from La Paura and just put an A minor at the end. No. Si combatto. Take it from La Paura. So it's La Paura. We're on si combatton. Henning, hey, play the beginning. Play K Giornata, K Giornata. All right, now let's do the exact same thing for La Paura. Yeah. That's where I want you the A minor chord at the end of there. Si combatton dentro me, right on me. Yeah, so take it from La Paura. No, it goes da 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 da.
You didn't want it to be exact, so
Okay, go ahead. Yes. So you have a little variation now with the harmony also. Maybe you don't like that. I don't know. What do you think?
yeah, that actually does sound good.
Okay, so take it from La Paura, okay? And then what would have gone to, so going on, sono un fiore che risplende.
I think I'll let some triplets here.
Yeah, so sono un fiore, right?
Really by mine.
What sono? So you're going to be on an A minor chord. Coming from May. So maybe try a B flat or D minor there. That's good. Yes, I like that. Sono un fiore. Take it from there. Think you're on an A minor. Sono un fiore. How about because we're trying to do something different. How about that? Could you tell what I did with the harmony? To start in the A, play the A minor first. Now B flat. Now G7 to C. What do you think? Yeah. And then you could do then end the phrase ma che. Yeah, you just throw then add a seventh to the C after you and then you're back to F, right? Let's take it from the A minor again. Okay. What do you think? Yeah. You have a good knack for you have an excellent knack for the melody, Hayden, and I know you know a ton of chords, right? Yeah. But I want to see you using some more of these, because it doesn't have to be that G7 to C to C7, but I think that works nicely. Because if you like mostly, and I know you know this, if you mostly use F to C7, the opera is going to get boring to people by the time you're 10 minutes into it, right? if you mostly use just tonic and dominant, right? And it's not gonna necessarily affect your melodies, you know. I mean, do you disagree with me? You think it should be like a lot of 1 and 5?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I know that that a lot of the music that you like, children's songs and songs on toys are very simple. They're 1 and 5 chords a lot, and occasionally there's a 4 chord thrown in or something. And I'm not trying to turn it into Bartok or Debussy or something like that. Okay, I'm not trying to do it. I'm going to do a little bit of a drill with you. Okay, because just to show you everything that's available to you. Okay. Play an F major chord with your left hand, okay? Okay, now let's the next chord up. Let's just play all 7 chords. Yeah, right. 7 chord and then 1 chord. Right. Good. Okay. All right. So I mean, you know those obviously, the chords within the key of F. So a 2 chord in the key of F is the G minor. So what's the 5 of that? We're going to do a secondary dominant thing. So what's a 5 of G minor? Yeah, yes. So play F major and then D and then G minor. Do the minor for now. Yeah. So that chord, if you want the progression to go from F to G minor, that chord can go in between, right?
The 7 or just 1?
Either one, they both work. The D is the 5 of G minor, right? Or a D7 is a 5/7 of G minor, right? Makes sense? Okay. All right. Now, what's the 3 chord? Play the 3 chord in F minor. Yeah, A minor, right? Play it. Now, what's the 5 chord of that? Yes. Yeah. So play an F major and then play the E7 and then the A minor. Right. Very good. All right. Now, what's the 4 chord in the key of F? Yeah. You're skipping a step. Yes. Right. So that one's easy, isn't it? You just make it an F7. So play F major, and then play F7, and then play B flat. Alright, now what's the 5 chord? Just play a C major in the left hand. Now what's the 5 of that? Right, that's the one we just did, right? Right? So play F major, and then play G7, and then C. Alright, now that's very good. Now what's the 6 chord? It's a D minor, isn't it? Yep. Yes. Alright, so play F major, then A7, then D minor. Alright, very good, very good. Did you play it with the 7th? I think you did, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, I thought I heard the G in there. Good. Alright, those are all very, very, very within the realm of acceptable in the style, in the classical style, right? I mean, if you do all of them, right? Now you're probably wondering, what about the 7 chord? There's not a 5 of that because that's not a chord with it. That's not a settled chord, right? I mean, I guess you could do, but you can hear it doesn't really resolve to E. There's no key of E diminished, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So these, even though they don't necessarily always take you, if you go like this, if you go. You really don't stay on any of them long enough to actually be in the key, right? You understand what I'm saying? So like if you just go G minor, then you're never actually really in G minor, okay? But you could do that. You could go to G minor, so you're going on, and in the key of F, and then you could go, and by now I'm in the key of G minor, right?
Right.
Yeah, I just want you to use these as tools. You did a nice job at the beginning of temporarily going. What would you do? You went to D minor. You had that A7. No, that didn't go to. No, you kind of temporarily went to B flat and then E flat or something, right? I knew you went to E flat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you set those up really well. But use those what they call secondary dominant chords when you put a dominant chord in front of something, and you don't actually establish it as a key. It just goes to it temporarily. Okay, so use those. That'll give you more variety in your harmonies. Okay, and since you're just getting started on this, get that in your thinking now. And again, you don't have to use them all the time, right? I mean, if everything. If everything went like that, but that sounds really nice though. If you go, I just made that up. That's nothing in particular, okay? But you could hear. I just clearly established F major for the beginning of the phrase, right?
Right.
And then I used those secondary dominant chords to take it some different places, and then it came back, and it gave it a little more variety than just really staying in F the whole time, right? Okay, I'm just giving you that for your tool bag. Now, the rest of these 16 lines, so we just got through La Paura e la Speranza, right? Now you're recording this lesson.
I'm actually recording the whole thing.
Okay, good. So you have that as an option.
And by the way, I put my progress on the opera on YouTube.
You did what? You put what?
I put whenever I'm working on the opera, I make a video of myself doing it and put it.
Oh, and you put it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So next time I come over, if I have time, I'll try to look a little bit. I probably can just go to YouTube and put Hayden Michelson and I'll find it. Right.
Toy Collector of Seville.
What's that?
Toy Collector of Seville.
Toy Maker of Seville?
The Toy Collector of
Collector of Seville. Okay, that's your YouTube handle or something?
Yeah, that's my YouTube name. I've only done like 3 or 4 videos about my opera.
Okay, well, do me a favor.
Most of them are toy videos.
Do me a favor, and not before the next lesson, because the next lesson is going to be piano, but before the lesson after that, and my schedule show. I'm incredibly busy up through Easter, and then my schedule should settle down a little bit. But I want you to send me that toy collector thing. The address I would go to on YouTube, and sometime before your next lesson on the opera, I'll try to look and see what you have on there. Okay?
Yeah, I even record these lessons.
Okay, well,
Put them on YouTube.
the lessons, really? Okay.
Yeah, when we work on the opera.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I don't know how many people I want to have see me abusing you and being mean to you and all, right?
Well, you're not. It's just a black screen. It's just the audio.
Oh, okay. I'm just joking. I have my moments, but I don't think I'm too terribly mean to you. I think you've had people be mean to you, and it's not me, right? Anyway, before your next lesson, remind me. Send me something reminding me of how to dig it up on YouTube, and I'll check it out. So you now have the basis for the third, for the third. Well, I guess it's a quatrain, is what it's called, which is the third group of 4 lines, which starts at La Paura And so, your assignment obviously for the next time is to go over what we went over and decide if you want to use it or if you want to do something else. Okay, I was just making suggestions. I do like the idea of starting La Paura with the same melodic shape basically that you started the whole thing with, right? Outside of that, you do what you want, but I've given you some harmonic ideas too. Okay, some chord ideas. Let me see what time it is, and I'll see if we have time to look at the recit a little bit. We got about 10 minutes left. Okay. So do you want to? I can maybe try to get you off the ground with the recitative. This is probably you're gonna be better at this than I am. Okay, because you know the Italian language better. Recits you have to. You generally with recits. We were talking about the melismas earlier, right? Recits you don't do that, right?
Yeah.
At least traditional ones.
Yeah,
So
I want to do the kind that Mozart and Recitative did with the harpsichord and
yeah.
piano.
You just kind of roll a chord and then they sing some stuff that is expository of the plot, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you have in mind for Stella? First, let me just read this to you, and you actually this would be a good place for me to listen to it a little bit. Can you
Si
go?
combatto dentro, ma vorrei land. Land.
So we're starting
Guglielmo
at
si trova sulla
Eccolo,
porta.
right?
Stella, agli amici. Stella, eccolo lì, ma che meschino.
There it is.
Stupido
There it is.
Yeah.
Guglielmo, Stella, eccolo lì, ma che meschino.
So Eccola lì ma che meschino, right? Okay. So should you have do you have any of this written yet, or do you want me to just?
Well, should I start do recitative? We start on the key that goes earlier before it, or
It doesn't have to. It doesn't. It actually might be good. So like if the little aria section ends on an F chord.
does the recit have to start on the left chord?
No, it doesn't. I mean, I wouldn't go to. I wouldn't go to the key of E, or something not closely related. You could. So if you end on with say, let me see. The last word is then certe l'incertezza. So l'incertezza. And then you might want to have that, it might be something like that, right? You could go to G, but and then you don't want to necessarily go. I mean, you could. Now the recits they don't have to necessarily start on the one chord of what key the recit's going to be in. So you could go. So you end in F, and then you could have right. It could be. It could be. Eccola lì, ma che meschino. Stupido ragazzo. I mean, I'm doing terrible with the words, but I'm trying to show you what and if you want to make it more harmonically simple, you can just have one chord.